What's up and good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got a good one. I am going to be giving you guys the update you've been waiting for, and I get a lot of comments asking for an update on this project, and today's going to be the day for that. And then we're gonna also end up getting to what's in this package, which is for the Denali. But like I said, we gotta go do an update first, then we'll get to what's in this package. Oh, and here's an old picture of me and Chris at cbailey619 right there on his 450. Me on my little 250F right there. From back in the good old days of riding. So first things first, we'll throw this package in the Denali for later, and then we're gonna head on over to the old 7.3 over here because that's who we're taking today. Oh, don't mind me, just using my Work For It thin blue line key tag. And quick little shameless plug, head on over to WORKFORITapparel.com. The link will be right there if you guys would like to cop one of the new key tags. All right, here we are, back at the old flagship project. And yes, that is a roll of toilet paper. Always prepared. All right. So, you guys are gonna be noticing there's quite a few, I guess, changes. Nothing like super huge structurally changed on the project, but a lot of things are checked off the list. So it's a little bit hard for me to kind of remember where we were at in the last update video, being that I'm here quite a few times a week. I've seen these changes as they go, but one of the big changes is obviously the building is now painted in its final color. All the siding and trim work is done. And then as we come inside, you'll see most of the interior rooms are painted and done. This one's got some electrical going in before the drop ceiling gets finished out. Then coming into this room, all finished out, other than obviously putting some registers on the HVAC equipment, but you can see our beams have been stained. We've done a beautiful whitewash on the T&G ceiling. I don't even know if we showed the T&G ceiling tongue and groove, for those of you guys that don't know. But all the tongue and groove got a beautiful whitewash and a nice dark stain on the beams, and it's a really pretty sweet contrast. If we take you over here, this is going to be the laundry mat or laundry room. Everything's pretty well finished out in here. Still obviously have to finish out all the laundry hookups. It's gonna be the whole dryer section over here. Painters are still going to town doing some of the whitewash on the rest of the T&G roof. But we come check out this room. Don't know if you can hear me over the blaring music. We're having a fiesta in here, but everything's turning out pretty sweet, that's for sure. And then coming outside of this building, I don't remember if we showed building these on any of the update videos, but along the sides of the buildings over there, and obviously right here, you're gonna see a bunch of these, what look like planters, but they're actually bioretention basins. So all of the stormwater, or I guess runoff from the roof, and a few of the drains are going to come into here. These are gonna have plants in it, and basically what happens is the water has to filter through the plants and the dirt and everything, and then once it filters all the way through, it is then allowed to come out and go into the storm drain. I don't know if other places have this, but this is definitely a very fucking California thing. So over here on the other side of the building, there are the other two bioretention basins. Here's another one, and then if we walk all the way over here, oh, and as you can see, we've also got a lot of the curb and gutter going in. It's going to be all parking. Curbs going in right here. These are all going to be parking spots. But over here is one giant retention basin. And what this one's gonna do and why it's so big is there are drains all around the pool, right? And obviously there's gonna be runoff going through the pavers that are all around the pool as well. So there's a bunch of ground drains in and they're gonna be underneath that. Well, all that water has to go into this retention basin before it is allowed to percolate out to the street. And speaking of the pool, as you guys can clearly see by the 10,000 wooden stakes all the way around, the pool has been formed up for concrete. So the way the flat work around here is going to work is there's going to be a 10-foot apron of concrete all the way around the entire pool, and then from there on out, everywhere else you see is going to be pavers, because we need to have a surface that water can penetrate through. Once again, another California thing. So obviously pavers it has to be. And then back over here on the pool equipment room, I don't know if I ever told you guys what this giant open square is, but this is gonna be actually a big projection screen that they're gonna be playing movies on, sports on, all that during the night while people are swimming or enjoying in the cabanas that are gonna be all along that fence line. And coming inside the pool equipment room, which yes, this giant building is strictly just for pool equipment. You guys can see just how neat and orderly all the equipment has been installed. And the reason for all these openings that are not going to be closed off, this is just the finish opening, is because there are going to be chlorine gases and all that building up in here. So even the way the building is oriented is to allow airflow based on the way the wind typically flows through this property to be able to clear this building of any kind of chlorine gases or any of that stuff. All the railings have shown up for all the jacuzzis and the pools. And one of the big things you probably noticed, don't have to tell you that, is we've got a bunch of palm trees and a bunch of plants going in, so starting to get some of the bigger landscaping in prior to the flat work going in, and then obviously all the finished stuff's going to be coming in later. And in case you guys are wondering how deep it is, not in the water, you are 0 feet 0 inches deep. So this whole bank over here is all showers, which, if you ask me, they are pretty freaking sweet for some public campground showers. These things turned out really nice. Then coming back over here, we've got the, I think, women's and men's restrooms, which just getting the last bit of tile put in. And these things are pretty much done, other than obviously the finish and the stalls and all that. Got a little changing room over here in the back. But they're pretty freaking nice bathrooms, that's for sure. So what we got going on today is the boys are getting the pad around the pool ready for concrete. So taking over some loads of DG right now, which is decomposed granite, which we talked about in one of my older videos. If you guys don't know what it is, it's a good compacting base material. So what a lot of people will do, or at least like the cheaper contractors, if they're gonna put in concrete, they just come in, dig in the dirt, and then pour concrete. What happens is it ends up being super unlevel concrete on the bottom side. And what that does is it'll create a fulcrum point. And when you have one spot of the concrete thicker than the other, it is now prone to a crack at that location. So what we do is we come in with DG, decomposed granite, and we'll come in and we'll level the entire area to make sure everything is a consistent 4 inches of concrete or 6, or depending on what the job is. So once all the DG is spread, they're gonna come in and rod it as if they were laying down the concrete, and it's gonna be a consistent 4 inches all the way around. Then we come in and we wet it and we run a plate compactor over top of it, and it ensures a really strong, compact, hard base material to pour our concrete on top of. All right, so while the boys get all this taken care of today, I gotta head over and look at another job. And one thing I want you guys to see, or at least know that I really take pride in, is how clean my job sites are. I don't like a bunch of crap everywhere. Number one, it's dangerous. Number two, it just looks horrible, and it's not good for client-contractor relations. You know, in this day and age, contractors already have a pretty decently bad rap. For whatever reason, there's a lot of bad actors out there that really make people question the integrity of contractors. It's not like the old days of the Bob Vila and all that, and I'm trying to bring that back. I want people to be able to trust a contractor, you know their house is getting taken care of, not worry about leaving them in their house, and that's what I really try to do with my company. So please excuse me for a quick second while I go look at this next job, and then we'll get on to the rest of the video.
3 hours later.
All right, well that ended up taking a lot longer than I thought, and for those of you guys considering or contemplating becoming a general contractor, just know you're gonna spend more time picking up, dropping off material, meeting with clients, looking at jobs than you're ever gonna do actually working with your hands. And to me, that's kind of the crappiest part about the job, because I truly do love working with my hands. I mean, that's where I got my start. That's, it's my biggest passion, is building things. So I mean, even if, like when work gets slow, if I got a day or two off, I'm gonna be in my garage building something for myself. It's just, it's just what I've always been into. So becoming a general contractor, it's kind of under the guise that you're gonna be building stuff, but you're really not. There's just so much other stuff to do on the business side of it that you don't really get to build as much as I'd like to. But anyways, let's get this old pack, crack this bad boy open. And before we go any further, no, this is not a sponsored video. No, these were not given to me. I paid for these with my own money. I've never even contacted the company in regards to anything other than that, or doing any press or media for them. But what we got here, and yes, there's 2 of them. You'll see why in a second. Man, they really like to tape these things up. So what we've got is, and I'm sure you guys have seen these before. You've probably seen them in one of my previous videos, if I can get the other pieces out here, is the 50 cal bullet antenna from VMS. Pretty, right? Missing the tip. The tip's over here somewhere. Well, guess it's right here in this bubble wrap. There we go. Screw the tip on. And the reason these tips are separate is you can get these in different colors from them. Or kind of what I'm thinking and planning about doing is possibly getting this tip powder coated to match the powder coat color on the truck. But this is it, the VMS 50 cal antenna. I got inspiration from this from my boy AC's truck, if you guys remember our video. If not, I'll put it right here. And Chris also got inspiration, so Chris just picked one of these up for his truck as well. Now, AC and Chris don't really listen to the radio. They're big on streaming music and whatever. Me being the old man and the grandpa that I am, I actually do listen to the radio quite a bit. And so that's kind of why I've always shied away from going with one of these antennas, is I'm not sure how they handle reception, HD radio coming in and all that. So what we're gonna find out today is, do these things actually still work with your regular radio and HD radio, and is the reception worth it? So the reason I got two of these is I'm gonna be giving one of these away to one of you guys. All you have to do is follow AC's Instagram, which I'll put right here. Leave a comment down on this video. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, obviously, as well. And AC's gonna go through and pick one of you guys to win this 50 cal antenna. And don't worry, comes with a bag of adapters. That way they work on pretty much any make, model, truck, car, whatever. So let's go get this bad boy installed. So the install on these things is as easy as it should be. Grab a little crescent wrench in one of these drawers here. There we go. So all you gotta do is unscrew the old one. Shit, this is pretty loose. And then they include all sorts of adapters, extensions, all kinds of stuff. And it's pretty much just trial and error. See which one fits and works with your truck. I'm gonna guess it's not that one. Hope it's not that one, because we just dropped it. There we go. Perfect. And then if you've got like a strap wrench or something, you can really get a strap wrench on there and crank it. You don't want to crank it too hard. You don't want to risk breaking it, but pretty snug and tight is the way to go. What I really like about these on the GM trucks is on this little plastic rubbery piece here, it has this hole already cut out and it fits perfectly in that. So you get a real nice snug fit and a nice clean finished look. Now this is definitely one of those features I think looks better on a lifted truck or something that's already got something done to it. On a stock truck, I mean, it's, I don't know, negatable whether or not it's a cool finishing touch or not. I mean, anything to me really does look better than the big old giant floppy antennas that I don't know why we still have in today's day and age. But once this truck's lifted, I think that's really gonna be a nice piece. Well, well, well. Look who just showed up. What's up, buddy? Looking great in the work attire.
Thanks.
You work?
A little bit.
What do you think, man? What do you think about our newest installation over there?
Oh, that's cute.
You ever seen one of those before?
Nice.
Like it?
Yeah.
Have you had any issues with yours with the radio?
No.
You don't use the radio though, huh?
Rarely.
Oh, so you don't know.
My dad uses it all the time.
Does he?
Yeah, he says never had a problem.
Well, we're about to go test and see. Want to ride with us?
Sure.
Don't mind, there's some stuff in your way. There you go. Keep that one?
Keep that one.
That one's a write-off?
Yeah.
That one's important. So we actually do got to go get some diesel fuel for the truck here. So we'll make a little run right now and test out the radio while we go.
Wait, hold on.
What?
What's that?
What's what?
That thing that's attached to your keys.
Huh, dude, we already did it. We already did a plug for that. That's the new work for it.
What?
White and teal key tag. All right, so first things first, let's try out some normal radio. Let's see what we got here. We'll go with a little rock station. All right, let's go to an HD station here. Now, weirdly, in my truck, it takes a lot longer to connect to an HD station than when I was driving your truck the other day. Yours was quick, dude. Oh, here we go.
So sexy looking.
Well, if I'm being honest, and this channel's all about honesty, sounds like it's coming in clear. I'd let the radio keep playing, but obviously for copyright reasons, I don't think YouTube would appreciate that. But from what I'm hearing, like, seems like stuff's coming in actually clearer than it was with the other antenna, which might be counterintuitive. It might not make sense at all, but that's what it sounds like to me.
It's so cute.
That's what it looks like from the inside.
So why'd you get the black one?
Well, you know, I figured AC got a black one. You got a black one. I want to be part of the club, so I got a black one.
Right on.
Yeah. But I think changing that tip color is going to be a game changer. And I said it here first, so if you try and do it, they're going to see it here first, and they're going to know it was my idea first. Somebody already tried to give me crap the other day for saying I was getting really close wheel color to yours. Even though, if I remember correctly, I'm the one that said you should go with bronze. And I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video on here where I told everybody to go blow up your Instagram and tell you should go bronze, and they did.
I was getting bronze way before you.
You did not want to go bronze. That's a fact.
I was tricking you guys.
No, you were tricking anybody. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, our trucks are going to complement each other well, right?
Yep.
There you go. So we just had a little bit of HD radio cutting out on us. It came right back after we got in this little dead zone. But, I don't know, it seemed like it got a little chattery for a second. Normally, with my old setup, it would actually just cut out completely for a couple seconds and then come back. This one was like, still there, just a little bit of weird reception chatter, and then it came right back. So, other than that, it's been so far so good. Looks like we got another standard case of people blocking the diesel pump while there's open gas pumps over there. We'll back in right behind this guy because, well, my fill station's on this side. We'll see if the don't block diesel pump sticker's still on over here. It's been on for a couple weeks, but we'll see what happens. There's clearly 4 or 5 regular gas pumps open over there. Meanwhile, everybody takes the one diesel pump. It is what it is. That's why we gotta raise awareness. Well, looks like the sticker's still there. Apparently, we need to teach people how to read is the real issue. What are you looking at, buddy?
Instagram.
Did you fart?
No.
Really?
It wasn't me.
Bullshit, you're the only one in here.
It wasn't me.
That's disgusting, man. What's wrong with you?
I think Gunner left a turd back there.
No. It didn't smell like that when I got out of the truck.
It wasn't me.
Hey, man, so what's new in your life? Give everybody an update. How are things been going? How are the kids?
Kids are good.
Did they find out you're their dad yet?
Trying to watch a video.
Oh, what are we watching?
A doggy.
What's wrong with you? Well, that's what $100 gets you in diesel fuel out here in California. So I've been contemplating getting one of the Titan factory replacement fuel tanks. We'll see. If any of you guys have experience with those tanks, let me know what you think about them. All right, so now we're gonna head over to Chris's house because his dad actually has the same antenna as us as well, but he's got it in white, and you guys can see what it looks like with a white one on a white truck. All right, so we've made it over to Chris's dad's house. Check out his truck. You guys probably remember this truck from my leveling your truck video. Yep. Of course, gotta have the WORKFORIT decal.
Here's a white one.
Talk about it, bro.
Come on. No, you talk about it.
Come on, bro. Talk about it.
No.
All right, so Chris's dad went with the white antenna, right? It's the exact same one as mine, other than it's white, but they put these sweet little, what are these? Why are these on here?
I don't know.
Well, they put these sweet little O-rings on here to give a little black accent. I don't see those surviving very long in the sun because they are just rubber O-rings, but it gives a cool little accent. I mean, imagine if you took the time to actually have that little pinstripe painted on there. It would look pretty sweet. But yeah, this is what they look like in white. Alright guys, so with that, we're going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you guys for watching my channel, and if you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button now. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down there. That way AC can choose which one of you guys is going to be winning the 50 cal bullet antenna. And Chris is over here. Come on, bro. Say bye to everybody.
Well, I'm getting my dad out here. He needs to say roll the outro.
Oh, good luck, buddy. Alright, Chris wants his dad to come out and say roll the outro since we're filming his truck. If you guys think Chris is tall, you gotta see his dad.
Say roll the outro.
Roll the outro.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.